Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, then you're probably doing a little bit of research on this company here. It's called Prosperity of Life Network, okay? They go by a few different names, but it's called Prosperity of Life. So I'm actually going to review this product for you, this company, and then after I give you some information, you can take this information, do whatever you want with it, okay? You can invest in it or not, completely up to you, but I'm going to give you some info on exactly what these guys are and what they're not, okay? So Prosperity of Life is basically a network marketing business, all right? It's a top tier network marketing business. A lot of it is based around home study courses, and a lot of their product line is actually live events, okay? They've got quite a few different products that they offer. They call it M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, and M7. I'll go through some of them later on to just kind of explain to you, exactly what it is. Now, are they legitimate? Absolutely. They're a legitimate program. Their products are real. Their events are real. They happen all over the world, okay? But the thing with Prosperity Life Network is that it's a top tier program, okay? And I've been in many, many top tier programs. I've been in 3 or 4 over the last 9 years of marketing online. And some of them can be very good, but some of them are also not that great, all right? Because you have to think about what you're actually paying for and what you're getting in return. Now, let me kind of explain the product range with Prosperity Life Network, and then you can decide for yourself if this is something that you want to do, all right? So let me just go to the products here. So personal development courses, and seminars, okay? So it depends what your goals are, okay? If your goals are to just become a better person and, potentially learn some strategies on how to generate more wealth, then this could be the right program for you, all right? The problem is that the price points are extremely high for what you're actually getting, okay? So I'll give you an example. So their first product is actually called the M1 course, okay? Master of Destinies. So it teaches you stuff like knowing yourself, making decisions, and taking action, okay? So for me, I don't feel like you need to pay $2,800 to be able to learn stuff like this. In fact, I teach a lot of this stuff myself in a lot of my YouTube videos, my Facebook groups, and all that kind of stuff. Now, of course, this stuff goes really, really deep, but I still think, in order to learn how to take action and stop procrastination and understanding your limits and all that kind of stuff, you don't really need to pay $2,800 for that. I mean, that's a really, really high price point. Okay, for example, now, is the content good? It's probably really good. Is it a little bit overpriced? Probably, okay? So that's at the M1 course. That's usually the basic course that people get into. The next course that they have is called the M2 course, okay? So it's the M2 course. It retails for almost $10,000 US, all right? It's no joke, okay? So $10,000, and basically what they talk about here is all about wealth creation. Okay, it's a 5-day course. It happens all over the world. The US, Australia, a lot of different cities, okay? It's a live course, 5 days, all right? And they teach you all about wealth creation strategies. Now, when I first got started online about 9 years ago, I joined a company called Wealth Masters, okay? It was, the front opportunity was a marketing system called Carbon Copy Pro. If you've been around for that long, you probably know what I'm talking about. And then it marketed Wealth Masters International. Now, while Wealth Masters was a great program, it was also very similar to the Prosperity of Life Network, where a lot of it was live and the cost of each of the programs was very, very high, okay? Now, in this 5-day wealth creation series, yes, you're going to learn a lot of stuff about investing, about, probably, how you can save taxes, how you can structure your business, what are some of the different vehicles that you can invest in to generate, a lot of returns and all that kind of stuff, right? So it is really good, the content. I'm sure it's amazing, all right, just like Wealth Masters was. And it's going to teach you all about wealth creation, but here's the problem, right? It's about knowing when to invest in something at the right time, okay? So if you're someone who, is basically on their last dollar, or you're doing okay, but you don't have that much money, and, you're going to invest in a program that costs you $10,000, right? It's not the right time, I personally think, this is my personal opinion, by the way, okay? To invest in a program like M2 from Prosperity Life Network when you don't even have a business that's generating you income, okay? This kind of program are for people like me who, who've got a business already. I'm making money in the business. I'm profiting every single month. And I want to take that next step to increase my wealth knowledge, okay? If that makes sense, right? So you have to have something successful already. You've got to have a business where you're generating money, you're making sales, you know what you're doing, you're getting income in. And then if you want to take your wealth creation knowledge to the next level, then you might invest in something like this that costs $10,000, and then you take your money and you invest in it, if that makes sense, right? But for someone who's just getting started, this kind of thing is just way too advanced. You're not going to actually gain anything from it. Yes, you're going to gain knowledge about investing and stuff like that, but if you have no money to invest in wealth creation strategies, then you're screwed. Does that make sense? So there is a time and place for this product. It's not for beginners. This is an advanced thing, I think, because I've been through it before, for people that already have money, people that have a successful business, and they want to take that next step, if that makes sense, okay? The third one is the M3 event. Is really funny because Wealth Masters also had M1, M2, M3, which is quite funny, actually. This is their third Master of Destinies event, and this is actually all about personal development. It's about, you as a leader. So it's about exactly what it says here, advanced personal development and coaching techniques in order to make you, to create a leader out of you, okay? Now this product costs $16,000. Okay, it's no joke, yeah? $16,000. It's an 8-day live program, and I'm sure it's amazing, okay? It's all about influence, it's all about leadership, it's all about, your persona, it's all about power, everything that makes you a good salesperson, a great leader, and a great marketer, okay? Now, here's the problem with this. You can probably learn a lot of this stuff for a lot less, because $16,000 to learn all about personal development, to me, that is just ridiculously expensive. Because if you're going to be spending that kind of money, $16,000, you better be, getting in a program where you're learning all about, building a business, all about traffic, all about sales funnels, all about building out your product line. I mean, that's really actionable stuff. The problem with something like this is, yes, you're going to be more knowledgeable and maybe you're going to become more of a leader, but is that really going to add to your bottom line of your business straight away? I don't think so, okay? After going through lots of programs like this, myself I've been to so many live events all over the world, especially in the US. I had to fly like 24 hours to get there multiple times. I personally think that programs like this don't actually do anything to add to your bottom line straight away. Is it good for the long term? Yes. Should you be paying $16,000 for it? Absolutely not. Okay, there are a lot of other better personal development programs, I personally think, that are a lot more affordable and just makes more sense, okay? So what is my overall evaluation of the Prosperity Life Network, okay? As a product line, I think that the products are very, very good, okay? Because if you want to talk about personal development, if you want to talk about wealth creation, and if you want to talk about, knowing yourself and understanding how to take action and all that good stuff, right? All this stuff is very important, okay? Especially when it comes to, becoming a leader, understanding how to sell, and making lots of money. The skills, it's in the right place, okay? Do I agree with the price points? Absolutely not. I think that there are a lot of other programs out there where you can get a lot more for the same price, if not way, way more for the same price, okay? So, overall, the price point and the way it's structured, I don't necessarily agree with that. So I would give that a low rating, but the products themselves are good, okay? So again, it just depends on what you're looking for. So, for me, if you're here right now, if you're even researching the Prosperity Life Network, I'm assuming that you're somebody that wants to build a business, right? Someone who wants to make money, someone who wants to go online, do really, really well, improve yourself, okay, and generate income in the meantime, learn the ability to sell products. Now, I've been down this road, okay? Again, like I mentioned, I've been online for 9 years. 8 of those first 9 years, I failed really miserably, but I invested a lot of money and time into my own business and skill set, okay? I've been a part of 4 network marketing companies, 3 online marketing systems, 3 or 4 top tier direct sales companies like this. I've been to tons of these events, self-help, leadership, all this stuff, okay? And what I found was that, yes, it made me a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, but I never really made that much in order for me to grow a really profitable business, okay? A year and a half ago, I met somebody online who basically explained to me, he said, Aaron, listen, you need to stop spending your money on all this random stuff, okay? Self-help and all that stuff, which if you do it properly, it can work, but you need to understand what to invest in and how to use it, right? But he said literally what you need to do is you need to understand how to become a great marketer, and you need to understand why people buy things online and how to sell to them so that you can ascend them through a particular process, okay? That's how you generate a lot of profit, and that's how you create a profitable business. So over the last year and a half, I focused very heavily on my marketing skill set and learning all about traffic, conversions, presentation, positioning, sales funnels, influence, and something called power. Okay, now when you learn all these things, basically what it does is it creates, well, first of all, you get very knowledgeable. Second of all, you're actually building out a business that actually allows you to sell whatever you want to whoever you want online. Okay, now once you become a great promoter, you can literally go out there and sell anything you want. So if I wanted to, I could go out there and I could promote the Prosperity of Life Network if I wanted to. Okay, now I'm not going to do that because I don't necessarily agree with this particular business model and some of the price points, okay? But if I wanted to, I could go out there and sell it, okay? I could also go out there and market company A, company B, company Y, company Z. I could even create my own products if I want to, because now I understand how to market online, if that makes sense, okay? Now, since going through this program, I've actually generated tens of thousands of dollars in profit in my business. I've sold hundreds of products online. How did I do that? Okay, well, it's all about understanding how to build out and leverage the right sales funnels. Okay, number one, understanding all about marketing and understanding why people buy things online. Okay, now when you have those skill sets and you position yourself in a business that allows you to do that, then and only then will you be able to make as much money as you want online. Okay, but understand this, okay, before you can even do that, you must have three things. You must be willing to take action. You must be willing to learn, and you must be willing to invest some money into your business, because this is a real business, right? Nothing comes for free, okay? So if you don't have those three things, you will never make it online no matter what program you look at, okay? But if you get that, if you're like, Aaron, I understand that, I just want to be shown something where I can, be online, leverage systems, leverage tools, and, learn the skill sets to be able to sell whatever I want. If that's what you want to do, then I can recommend a program to you. This is the same program I went through. You can click on the link right below this video. There'll be a little link right there. It's going to lead you to my website. I recommend that you enter your best email address, because I'm going to send you some information that's going to show you how I went from 8 years of failure, okay, to a year and a half of pretty tremendous success, okay? And then on the next page, you're actually going to see the program that I went through. I recommend this to all my students, okay? Watch it closely. Take your time, go through the testimonials. If it makes sense, I recommend that you just get in, okay? Because in 9 years of being online, there's very few courses out there that I've seen that actually really teach you what it takes to actually build a successful business online, number one. And number two, has the right sales funnel in order for you to really make some very decent income, okay? So if you want to check that out, you can click on the link below. I hope you enjoyed this review of Prosperity of Life Network. Take care, all the best, and good luck in your business. Take care.